Currently, Two-Flower, the Discworld's first tourist, is rapidly leaving it in an attempt to escape Krull. This attempt has been 1000% successful. Although this means he may also be the Disk's last tourist, he is enjoying the view. Meanwhile, some way above Two-Flower, Rincewind isn't enjoying the view at all. Only Great Atuan, the world turtle, knows why it's heading towards the star. Those on the Disk are due to find out in about 2 days, and then they're really going to worry. The Octavo, the greatest spellbook of all, is so worried about all this that it must take action of its own.
Did I just leave the world only to land back on it again?
Yes, you did.
Oh, why? Why?
We're not going anywhere. Look at that.
Is that me? Or is that getting bigger?
The wizards say we always miss the stars. But does anyone see one get this close before? Where are the wizards when we need them?
One small step for a wizard into the unseen. One giant leap for the unseen university.
Would the student body please acknowledge the 305th Arch-Chancellor?
Let it be known that although limited personnel alterations have been made, one or two other significant things will be changing for the tidier. As none of us have received guidance as to the events of this morning, and there seems to be a degree of quite unnecessary anxiety amongst the populace about the star. I propose that we perform the rite of Ash Kente.
After its own space odyssey, many miles from Ankh-Morpork in the Vortex Plains, the luggage has plans of its own.
I said, our guest, whose name is legend, must tell us truly What is it that a man may call the greatest things in life?
The crisp horizon of the steppe. The wind in your hair. A fresh horse underneath you.
Or is it the sight of your enemy slain? The humiliation of his tribe? And the lamentation of his women?
What you say?
I said, our guest, whose name is legend, must tell us truly.
Hot water. Good dentistry. And soft lavatory paper.
Hadazaya Bizeb Stigorum Demonia Ashkande. Rise up, O creature of earth and darkness! We do charge thee to abjure from...
I was at a party, you know.
It is said that you can see both the past and the future.
Correct.
Then perhaps you can tell us, why is the Red Star getting bigger?
Because the turtle is flying towards it
Why?
for a purpose that has nothing to do with me.
Then perhaps you can tell us, what exactly happened this morning?
I understand that the Octava was anxious not to lose the 8th spell.
Hold on.
It was dropping off the disc, apparently.
Hold on. Are we talking about the spell that is inside the head of Rincewind?
That he'd been carrying around all these years? Yes.
Any idea why?
All I know is that all the spells have to be said together at solstice, or many worlds will be destroyed.
Destroyed?
It's an ancient prophecy written on the inner walls of the Great Pyramid of Sort.
Can you tell us where Rincewind is now?
The forest of Skund, rimwards of the Ram-Top Mountains, feeling very sorry for himself.
Hello? Anybody out there? Who, Flower?
Oh.
Now, may I go?
Oh, yes. I hope it's a good party.
I think it might go downhill at midnight.
Why?
That's when they'll be taking my mask off.
Evening. I'm looking for anything we've got on the Pyramid of Zort. Yes. Oh, perfect. Thank you. Whoever says all the spells together when the disc is in danger. Yes, the star, I know. Will gain ultimate power. To save the worlds. Yes, and that. Now, listen. If you were to ook this to any members of the faculty, you will be disciplined. It's not as if bananas grow on trees. As much as it pains me to say this, Rincewind must not die. At least, not until we bring him back here. And empty his head.
Rincewind! Go away! Go away!
Rincewind!
I'm not listening! I'm not listening!
It's me, Two Flower.
He's dead! And he's inside my head! Oh, why me? Why me? What? Two Flower?
Isn't it an amazing thing that we ended up back on the world?
I must have done something really bad to have got stuck with you. The turtle must have caught us somehow.
Why would it do that?
I don't know, do I? Anyway, where are we?
Alive or dead?
Well, since we need him to say the spell in order to save the worlds, I suspect alive might be better.
Save the world? What does that mean?
I don't know. But as long as one of the worlds he saves is ours, I shall consider it a most satisfactory outcome.
It looks like they're gonna have a ceremony. An ancient and traditional ritual, probably dating back thousands of years to celebrate
Look, all that golden bough and cycle of nature stuff just boils down to sex and violence. Usually both at the same time. I think we ought to be going. Oh. Come on, let's go.
If only I had my picture box. Oh, there you are. It's very loyal.
Yes, if loyalty is what you look for in a suitcase. Now, come on, look, we ought to leave. Is she a druidess? I don't think so. Look, you're not going to like this next bit, I promise you.
No, I want to stay. I think ceremonies like this hark back to a primitive simplicity which...
If you must know, they're going to sacrifice her.
What? Kill her?
Well, it wouldn't be much of a sacrifice if they didn't, would it?
Couldn't they just use flowers and berries and things, you know, sort of symbolic?
Look, no self-respecting high priest is going to go through all the business of trumpets and processions and then shove his knife in a daffodil and a couple of plums, is he? Get out of here, come on.
No, really, honestly, please. I say there. Yes, I say. May I have a word there, sir? I'm sorry to intrude. I don't mean to be a bother, but I was just there and I saw what looks to be a lovely enterprise you have here. But the purpose, I just wonder if you reconsider for a moment the idea of sacrifice. Because just might the
Tell me what that other idiot is doing, or you wish a dead man.
See, I can't. You can't bring her back. You see, with the blood and the white dress, and it just.
His name is Two Flower, and he's not from these parts.
Symbolic affair.
Doesn't look like it. Now, what I'm looking for is the box full of treasure with the legend.
And leave the, more symbolism, less blood, and nobody actually dies. Oh, hello. Oh, stop!
Oh, look, it's getting bigger.
You ever done this sort of thing before?
What sort of thing?
Rushed into a temple, killed the priests, stolen the gold, and rescued the girl.
Not in too many words, no.
You do it like this.
Let's go.
It's all right.
Bloody well isn't. Why do people always go and spoil things?
You've just been saved from absolutely certain death.
It's not easy around here, you know. I mean, keeping yourself. I mean, staying. I mean, not letting yourself. And not losing your qualifications.
Qualifications?
I could have been up there with the moon goddess by now, drinking mead out of a silver bowl. 8 years of staying at home on Saturday nights just right down the drain.
Oh. Well.
Where am I now?
You're dreaming.
Can I wake up, please?
No. You have a very important task ahead of you.
Oh, good.
Rincewind! Rincewind? Are you in there?
There's not even a flesh wound.
Rincewind! Can you hear me, Rincewind?
What's up with the girl?
She won't let us rescue her.
Bugger that. Oh, don't just lie there, you daft cow. Help me up.
Are you sure you can't hear me in there, Rincewind? Rincewind! Rincewind!
Many years ago, we arranged for one of our number to hide in your head.
Who are we? Exactly.
We are the 7 spells, and our task is to see that nothing dreadful happens to the 8th Rincewind.
It is most important that you don't let the wizards take the spell from you.
All 8 spells must be said at the right time, or terrible things will happen.
And they mustn't be said by the wrong people.
The wizards.
Precisely.
Am I in the octave?
In certain metaphysical respects, yes.
Why are you screaming?
Yes, why are you screaming?
I'm inside a bloody book, talking to voices I can't see, and you ask me why I'm screaming?
Look, it is very important you safeguard the spell in your head and bring it back to us at the university in time for solstice. So when the moment is precisely right, we can be sent.
Why should anyone want to say you?
It's the star. You see, the turtle is heading towards it
No,
because...
no, stop! You've totally ruined my life. You do realize that, don't you? I could have really made it as a wizard if you had used me as a portable spell book. I can't remember any other spells because they're all too frightened to be in the same head as you.
As soon as the spell is said, you'll be rid of it.
And us forever.
When's the solstice?
Hey. Oh, 2 days' time, I think.
We've got to go. Right now.
Well, won't the druids be celebrating the solstice here?
Probably not.
What? Are you sure? Because I'd really like to stay here.
Yes. But Ankh-Morpork is the place to be on solstice.
Oh, Rincewind, if we're not going to be
Oh,
here...
to feel the cobbles under your feet and the old familiar smell of the cesspits. They're at their very best this time of year.
Well, the place that I feel I really miss
I want to
seeing-
take you home. Home to the potatoes they sell at the fried fish stall, at the junction of the Street of Cunning Artificers and Midden Street.
Yeah, potatoes. Rincewind, this was a lovely fight. But what I really want to see is the temple at Bel-Shamharoth.
Potatoes, I hear you calling. What did you say?
I want to see the temple of Bel-Shamharoth.
Not the home of the giant, terrifying spider from which no one has ever returned alive?
That's the one.
Oh, right. Ah, of course. The River Snarl runs right past it.
Well, that settles it then.
On our way to the solstice celebrations at Ankh-Morpork.
I can hear the potatoes calling.
Ah.
Oh.
Right. I don't like the sound of that.
What shall we do?
Panic?
That's him! Wizards!
Panic!
They come to celebrate the solstice?
Quick, in there!
Rincewind!
Hey! They know you.
Got you surrounded! You come back with us to see Archchancellor Tryman, and everything will be all right. You have his word.
It's nice they want you back.
No, it isn't. Even by wizard standards, Trimon is a nasty piece of work.
Now we can do this the easy way. Or we can do this a very easy way.
What's the easy way?
You come out not covered in burning leaf mold.
What's the very easy way?
We set fire to the sacrificial pyre. With you in it.
How do you think it'll end?
Well, if that star is an omen, it looks like we're all going to die.
Well, we should name it now, then.
Might as well.
Well, how about, the Death Star?
Oh, don't be daft. What sort of name is that? The Death Star.
Who cast the spell?
You didn't see that Trimon out there, did you?
Tryman? No, why?
Well,
For a minute there, I thought we were in trouble.
Rincewind, look out!
A little bit earlier would have been nice. Oh, too far. Too far.
If the wizards can't get rid of the star, they should cease all magic and commit suicide in good order.
If they're going to be like that, personally, I'd let them burn. The fact is, the star is getting bigger. And without Rincewind's spell, there's nothing we can do about it.
I've looked into the Mirror of Oversight.
Last night, I sought him out in the ruins of Mahor.
Yeah, may I make it clear that I tried both the runes and the mirror and the entrails of a Manny Creech.
Any good?
So nobody knows where he is now.
No.
In times of crisis, one must be wise. And wise men do what the times demand.
Two flower. Come on, wake up. We've got to go. All right, if that's the way you want it.
Let me rest me back.
Two flower. Wakey, wakey. Come along now. You in there?
There's some liniment stuff in the saddlebag, if you wouldn't mind.
Who are you?
Cohen is my name.
Cohen the Barbarian?
The very same.
Oh, hang on. Cohen is a great big chap, neck like a bull, chest muscles like a sack full of footballs. He's the Disc's greatest warrior. I mean, he's a legend in his own lifetime. Oh, my grandfather used to tell me...
Yes. That's right, boy. I'm a lifetime in my own legend.
You are the greatest. Bard still sings songs about you.
I never get any royalties. That's the saga of my life. 80 years in the business, and what have I got to show for it? Backache, piles, bad digestion, and 100 different recipes for soup. Soup, I hate soup.
Soup?
It's my teeth, you see. No one takes you seriously when you've got no teeth. They say, sit by the fire, Grandad, and have some soup. That's a nasty cough you've got there, mate.
Yes, I know. I'm sorry. It's just that... wake up!
He's gone.
Oh, he's dead? Well... I've got to get him back to Ankh-Morpork.
Well, he's not exactly dead.
He can't die. The patrician will kill me.
He's just gone.
He's gone? Where? Can't I get him back?
I don't know, but I think I know someone who might have a map.
A necromancer.
What's necromance?
No, necromancy is talking to the dead.
Huh.
Of course, I don't believe in tarot cards. I mean, all that stuff about it being dissolved wisdom from the universe. A lot of old rubbish.
The star.
Well, it's nothing to do with me.
Four of elephants. The ace of turtles.
Death.
Oh. Is he really dead?
She said it's a sort of medicine. So if you want to see your friend in this world again, I should drink it if I were you.
Well, if you're sure it's okay. Can't make the beer taste any worse, can it? Hmm? Well, he did take a spell for me, so here goes. Well, actually, it doesn't taste too bad. Where am I going?
Don't look back.
But where am I going? Oh, no. Two-flower! Two-flower! Two-flower!
Two-flower. There you are.
What an amazing clock. Rincewind, where are we exactly?
Well, we're sort of informally dead.
Oh.
Come on, look, we haven't got time to take pictures. Let's go.
Won't take very long.
Poor light! 3 bloody years in F8, if you ask me.
Do your best.
Look, what do you want to take pictures for? Can't you just remember it?
Well, in years to come, when I'm sitting by the fire,
Oh, you'll be sitting by the fire permanently if we don't get out of here. Quick, come on.
Oh, I do hope you're not going. I so seldom have company.
We really mustn't keep you. Get ready to run.
Oh, but I've never been at death's door before.
Right, now run! Don't look back! Don't look back! I mustn't look back!
There are worse things than being dead, you know.
They too!
That always annoys me. I might as well install a revolving door. If I've got time.
Rincewind.
Oh.
Hello.
Did I move at all?
No, you just looked at the fire as if you'd seen a ghost.
Oh, you're alive. But no thanks to yourself, mister. Would you like some berries while you stick your sickle in my head? Hey, no hugging. I do not hug. Oh, my head. You've been ill. You've been hallucinating.
Well, if I've been hallucinating, I bet I took some great pictures.
No. You can't. No pictureography. The horse people are very superstitious. I'll put this in the luggage for you.
We better not be going somewhere next where we need too much black.
It wasn't like that. It was a little cottage and everything.
You see what you see, I paint what I see, and I only see what's really there, see?
What happened to old Galder's chair, the one with lion arms and the duck's feet?
Oh, that. I had it burnt.
But it was a priceless magical artifact. A genuine piece of...
Now, may I draw your attention to the agenda?
What does a gender do?
It's simply a list of things that we need to discuss. Top of which is the matter of Rincewind.
And the star. People are agitating, you know.
That is item number 2 on the agenda. Item number 1 is the fact that you have failed to find him.
So what are you suggesting we do about it?
I'm not suggesting anything. I've sent someone to find him.
Who?
A hero.
On whose authority?
Mine. I need no other.
You've hired a bloodthirsty idiot who can't walk and think at the same time.
How can you take anyone seriously when they're opposing powers?
The hero, even at this moment galloping towards the Vortex Plains, doesn't get involved in trading insults with wizards. Not just because they don't take it seriously, but because this particular hero is in fact a heroine named Harena.
The horse people have decided...
They hold Cohen in the highest regard.
Cohen? The barbarian?
I was going to mention that.
But back in Ankh-Morpork, you said that...
I lied.
The horse people have decided to give you mounts and directions to the River Snarl, where you can catch a ferry back to the Circle Sea.
You lied?
Yeah. Well, I, like to thank you very much because you've been most helpful. And it will be very, different without you.
You don't wish us to accompany you?
No, we'll be fine.
These are dangerous times.
Yes, I know, but, I'm beginning to cope very well with these near-death experiences.
I just can't believe it's Cohen, the barbarian.
Is he perhaps being sarcastic?
No, he's always like that.
He's got eyes, hasn't he?
Yes, but, he doesn't see things as other people do. See, take this yurt, for example. It's, well, it's dark and greasy and smells like a very ill horse.
Yes.
Yes, but he would say that it smells like the curious and rare resins plundered by lean-eyed warriors from the edge of civilization. You know, and so on and so on.
Well, he single-handedly defeated the snake warriors, or the witch
I
lord
could
of,
tell him to
Sabine.
shut up.
Yeah, no, he did. And he apparently...
No, I like his eyes. They can see for 50 years. I shall accompany you for the reason that if anything should happen to you, the legend will be besmirched. But also on account of me, chilblains.
I'm coming too. In case Cohen needs anything rubbed.
It's even brighter now. What is it?
Why does everybody look at me? I don't know what it is. It's probably a comet or something.
I wonder if it's a sign.
Will we be burned up?
Well, how the hell would I know? I've never been hit by a comet before, have I? Walk on. Have you combed your beard?
Hey?
I think she's taken a bit of a shine to you.
If I was 20 years younger...
Yes?
I'd be 67.
Me, riding with Cohen the Barbarian. Who could possibly attack us now?
It is indeed 100 miles rimwards to the River Snarl, across the high plains and down to the gloomy pine forest that lies rather closer than is comfortable to the Trollbone Mountains. The clue is in the title.
Did we really have to stop here? The River Snarl can't be that far away.
The ferryman doesn't work at night, so we might as well get some rest. Besides, my feet are killing me.
You'd have quite nice feet if only you looked after them.
You don't get to meet many chiropodists in my line of work. I've met any amount of snake priests, mad gods, warlords, never any chiropodists. I suppose it wouldn't look right, really. Cohen against the chiropodists.
Or Cohen and the chiropractors of doom.
Or Cohen and the mad dentists.
What's funny about that?
Nothing in particular.
No, I don't blame you. It's hard being a hero when you've got no teeth. Don't matter what else you lose. You can get by with one eye even, but show 'em a mouthful of gums and no one has any respect.
I do.
Why don't you have a new pair made for yourself?
Well, I do have trouble masticating.
Huh? I beg your pardon.
You know, chewing.
Oh, yeah, chewing.
They're called den chewers.
Dine chewers?
Dentures.
Lots of people wear them where I'm from.
Well, and they don't just have to eat soup?
No!
That has to rank as the most pathetically easy ambush in swordswoman history. I've no idea why you're so important.
Important? To who?
The Wizards.
The Wizards?
At the Unseen University. For some reason, they want me to take you back. It's a short ride hubwards to the ferry at the River Snarl. From there, we'll be at Antmorport by morning.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Well, do you think we could drop by the Temple of Bel Shamroth on the way?
Only if you want to ride 1,000 miles rimwards in the wrong direction.
You mean you can't reach the Temple of Bel Shammaroth by the River Snarl?
No, of course not.
Oh. Well, at least we'll be in Ankh-Morpork for the special solstice celebrations then.
Oh, yes.
What special solstice celebrations?
Never heard of them.
So my guide wasn't gonna take me to Bel Shammaroth at all, was he?
No. It was too dangerous. Do you want half your money back? Do you want all your money back?
Look, it's not about money. We're supposed to be friends. We shook on it.
Look, if you must know the truth, I only agreed to be your guide because the patrician of Ankh-Morpork said he'd do unspeakable things to me if I didn't. So there you have it.
Thank you for being honest.
Well,
They don't even celebrate the solstice in Ankh-Morpork, do they?
No. And I'm probably the worst wizard this side of the Circle Sea.
And I thought everything was going so well.
Well, you thought wrong. You're in great danger! You've got to put the fire out!
No, you're in great danger, and the fire stays. Don't try to distract me.
No, Rick. You've obviously never heard of the legend of Old Grandad. Yes, I knew he was around here somewhere. When a troll gets older...
There are trolls?
He gets bigger and bigger. And this is a very old troll.
Everyone knows trolls keep away from fire.
But this specific troll... can't.
Can't?
Can't?
No, because you've lit the fire on his tongue. If complete and utter chaos was lightning, then being tied to you is like standing on a hilltop in a thunderstorm, wearing a wet copper armor and shouting, "All gods are idiots!"
Thank you.
It wasn't a compliment.
Oh.
Come on, let's stand up.
Well, I'm off to see Bel Shammaroth.
Good luck, and I hope the spider eats you, and sod the patrician. I'm going home to Ankh-Morpork.
Fine.
Fine.
Happy now?
I don't want to talk about it.
We're going to Ankh-Morpork.
This isn't exactly what I had in mind.
Is it just me? Or does that look rather like a very large target?
The trouble is, the Arch-Chancellor is just not a team player.
There is, of course, the tradition of dead men's pointy shoes.
You mean create a vacancy in the Arch-Chancellor's department, sort of thing?
Very well. We need a volunteer. Anyone? Anyone? Everyone, then.
Wait. You're not the usual ferryman. I've been here before. The usual man is a big fellow. Okay. Two of you, grab him.
Just kill.
Yeah, you. Shut up. Let's see what's under that robe. Kill them both! I'll deal with this old fool!
I said it's done! Excellent, sir!
Pull the back.
Oh. 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 Oh.
I don't know who you are, or where you're from. And there's nothing personal about this, you understand?
Are you okay?
Oh, the back is cured.
My father used to recommend hanging from a door.
We really ought to be going.
I don't suppose you'd be interested in selling the luggage.
Oh, no, I couldn't possibly do that.
I was looking for a present for Bethan, you see. We're getting married.
That's great.
We thought you ought to be the first to know.
That's very,
This is cause for celebration. I'm pretty sure that I have some travel biscuits and water in my luggage.
You serious about getting married?
Any objections?
Oh, no. No, I was just thinking, you know, that she's, in her 20s and you, of the elderly persuasion.
Time I settle down, you mean?
No, I was thinking more of the, physically, the age difference. About,
see what you mean. The strain. I looked at it like that.
I hope I haven't upset anything.
Oh, no, don't apologise, you were right to point it out. No, sometimes you just have to take risks. Now, don't be offended, but I think we'll go ahead with the wedding anyway, and, well, just have to hope she's strong enough.
Will we get to Ankh-Morpork by dawn?
Absolutely. Right. Who wants to learn how to row a ferry to Ankh-Morpork?
The reason that I have gathered you here today is to announce that there will be a meeting with an agenda, with just one item on it.
An agendum.
I'm sorry?
We're assuming that this must be to do with the news that your hero has failed to capture Rincewind.
I don't recall you being minuted to talk. There will be a meeting to consult the Octavo.
With only 7 spells. Are you sure that's wise? Arch-Chancellor?
We have gone beyond wisdom.
Ankh-Morpork, pearl among cities. There's no city in the multiverse that can rival Ankh-Morpork or its smell. Look, come on.
What's he doing?
This is what I've been looking for. will join you shortly.
What, the jewelers?
It's a surprise. You wait here, Becca.
Excuse me. Why is everyone leaving?
The star's gonna crash into the disk, and we're all gonna burn up and die.
The star is life, not death. What?
Your voice, it just went all crackly. It didn't sound like you.
It's the spell. It's trying to take me over. It knows what's going to happen.
Why are they painting all the stars? They think it'll ward it off or something?
No, that's not going to work. I think I know what will. Come on. Strangest thing I've ever made. But practical, I'll give you that. What did you say they were called again?
Dentures. Made from trolls' teeth. This is Betha, my betrothed. Is there anywhere around here where I can get a wedding dress? And a stick.
What are you doing?
Ridding the disc of wickedness.
That's the Necrotelecomnicon.
Yes. Wizards use it to contact the dead. How did you know that?
Oh, I just you know, just guessed.
You've got the big box on legs. You looks like a wizard.
Gentlemen, the light. Fantastic.
We're safe so long as we don't touch the book.
Let's see. To appease it, the thing that is the Guardian, be silenced and return to the darkness.
Oh, what am I talking about? I can't do magic.
What? When I look at you, all I see is a wizard.
Wizard?
Yes, you're a wizard. Now act like it.
Act like it?
Yeah.
Right! Stand back or I'll fill you full of magic.
All the magic's gone. Star's taken it away.
I mean it. Asontai. Harucha! Beelzebub!
All right, that's far enough. We're heavily armed.
What? Where is the luggage? Where's your luggage?
Well, I often don't know where my luggage is. That's what being a tourist is all about. Right. I have a wizard, and I'm not afraid to use him. star has spots on it.
No, they're not spots. They're things. Things that go round the star, like the sun goes round the disc. I mean, they're closer because
they're definitely spots. Yeah?
Come on. All right. Come on, let's go.
Most wizards must die! 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 Most wizards must die!
Come on. The lower cellars are this way.
Anything that wheezes like that can't possibly be dangerous.
Don't look back.
Is anyone out there? Please.
Hello?
Who's there?
Where's Rincewind?
Yes, that's right. It's Rincewind.
Rincewind.
Did you bring the spell?
Yeah, who's in there?
The Masters of Wizardry.
The Masters? Why are you in there?
We got locked in.
What, with the Octavo?
The Octavo, in fact, is not here.
Oh, hey.
Now look, this is going to need a bit of magic, so be a good fellow, run along and find a wizard, would you?
But look, find a... All right, stand back. Find something to hide behind.
What for?
Oh, he means it. When you see that vein bulging in his forehead, he's serious.
Will you shut up? Right.
Oh, very weak.
Did you see Trimon on the way down here?
No. Why?
Because he's stolen the Octavo.
Him.
I always said he'd go a long way.
And he'll go a lot further if he opens that book.
Why? What will happen?
Well, one mind can't hold all the spells. It'll break down and leave a hole.
In his head?
No. In the fabric of the universe. He might think he can control it by himself, but...
But he hasn't got the spell in your head. So...
Come on.
He's done it. He's opened a pathway.
Are those things demons?
Demons would be a picnic compared with what's trying to come through up there. What do you propose to do about it?
Oh, listen, it's all over, do you see? You can't put the spells back in the book. You can't unsay what has been said.
You can try.
Get out of my way! Listen, you don't understand. There's unimaginable horrors up there.
I've always wanted to do something like this. I mean, this is an adventure, isn't it?
You are definitely mad. It stopped.
They're blank. They're all completely blank.
Then he did it. He's read the spells.
Successfully, too.
I think we should go up and, congratulate him.
Congratulate him?
When you're advanced in the craft, lad, you'll find there are times when the important thing is success.
Well, that's no way to treat a book. The spine's bent right back.
Right. Give me that. A lad, am I? I've advanced in the craft, eh? I've only been walking around for years with one of the quickest spells in my head and didn't go totally insane, did I? No, you didn't.
Where are the other wizards?
Ah, Rincewind. Join us, won't you?
Oh, you'll have to try and take it. And I don't think you can.
Oh. But I only have to kill you. And it is mine.
These statues look like wizards.
They are the wizards.
They are.
They were.
There are worse things. I could clothe your body with ants. I have the power.
I have a sword, you know.
Pathetic.
Pathetic? I'll show you pathetic.
Hello? Richard, where's the sword? I'll get it.
I have to warn you that I'm a real wizard now.
Then join your fellow wizards, you turgid little worm. I have no need of you now.
There it is.
The little spell. Unto me.
Now what? Oh, right. Suppose they're the spells.
Two flower.
Yes? Is that you, Rincewind?
Yes, and I want you to do something very important for me, Two Flower.
Yes, I'm ready. What is it you want me to do?
I want you to come over here and help me up before my hand slips off its stone.
I'm glad you're alive.
Yes, so am I. Yes. Could you now help me up?
It might be a little difficult.
Why, what are you holding on to?
To you.
Besides me.
What do you mean, besides you?
Oh, bugger. I don't know why it is, but ever since I've met you, I've spent a lot of my time hanging on by my fingertips over certain depths. Have you noticed that?
Oh, it's you! No, not again!
I think I've just had another near Rincewind experience.
A little bit earlier would have been nice. Right.
Funny place to put statues. No one can see them, mind you. Can't say they're up to much. Very poor work.
This is where we say goodbye. Out! What an adventure artist.
Isn't all this magic exciting?
It's all he likes. He hasn't even produced doves or billiard balls out of his sleeves. That's it.
forget?
How could you ever forget? It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life.
Got it!
That's old Two-Flower for you. He just appreciates beauty in his own way. I mean, if a poet sees a daffodil, he stares at it and then writes a long poem. But Two-Flower would wander off and buy a book on botany, and then, as he reads it, he would tread on the daffodil.
A sea of gold.
Golden syrup, more like.
That is a nice, dramatic ending. But life doesn't work like that. And there are other things that have to happen. There is the octavo, for example. And many of the observers realize that dropping towards them is the single most magical thing on the Discworld.
Okay, right, come on.
Oh, dear.
Oh, it's better off in there anyway. Come on.
Later, Two-Flower did ask the luggage what it had done with the octavo, but its expression could only be described as...
What are they doing now?
wooden.
They're trying to open the luggage. Come on! It's a nice day. Hair like wine.
Rincewind, I've decided
You
that
know, I think I might re-enroll. I think I can make a good go of this magic thing and graduate very well. Because they do say that if it's summa cum laude, then the living is easy.
Well, that's good.
And of
because
course, there's plenty of room up top now that the Beat Boys are on doorstep duty.
Will they be able to be turned back?
Probably not.
Will they be able to do something with Trimon?
Yes. They make a very nice rockery. Go on, you go and sort this all out. I think I could do very well with this magic lark.
The thing is, Rincewind, I'm going home.
And a sharp lad, who's had some experience of the world, could quite easily... Sorry, what did you say?
I said I'm going home.
What home?
Home. Back across the sea where I live. You know.
Oh.
See, it occurred to me last night. All this traveling and seeing things is fine. But there's a lot of fun to be had in having been. You know, I'm putting your pictures in a book and remembering things.
There is?
Oh, yeah. And the important thing about having a lot of things to remember is that you have to have some place to go afterwards where you can remember them. You see, you haven't really been anywhere until you've got back home.
Oh, good. Well, if that's the way you see it, when are you going?
Today, I think. There's bound to be a ship going part of the way.
Yes, I expect so.
Well, that settles it then. He'll drop me at the Brown Islands, and I can easily get a ship from there.
Oh, well, great. Oh, you found a priest, then?
Yes. And Cohen didn't even try to kill him for his valuables.
It's a great dress.
Thank you. I stole it myself.
Look, this is for you two. I know it can be expensive setting up home for the first time.
For a small kingdom, even. Oh.
I've also thought about something I can give you.
Please, really, no, you don't have to,
It's all yours. I don't need it anymore and won't really fit on my wardrobe.
What?
The luggage. Don't you want it?
Ooh! Luggage. Ah! Yes, but it's yours. Yours, it follows you, it won't follow me.
Luggage? This is Rincewind. You're his now, right? It doesn't really belong to anyone but itself, really.
Yes.
Sir, come back!
Well, I guess this is it. Yes. Goodbye, Rincewind. When I get home, I'll send you a postcard or something.
Oh, come here. And, anytime you're passing, sir, someone here is bound to know where I am.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's about it then.
Yes, that's about it, right enough.
Right. Yeah.
Right. No. I don't want you. I give you to yourself. You understand? I said I don't want you. Go on. Go away. All right. Come on.
So, does that mean the Star Turtle's female, then?
Well, in my opinion, it's all a question of perspective.